Gerard is one of the key names behind of this event success, because we are using Find That Lead day-to-day basis, and he has lots of money in here.
I have a lot of money for everyone.
You need to launder them first.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, okay. And then we use the Find That Lead for the digital zone success, and if you get any email from our team to sell the tickets, he is the name behind of the data. Thanks a lot for joining us, Gerard.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. Sen nasılsın? This is as far as I get with my Turkish. And I'm going to try to make, thank you very much. I'm going to make this an amazing situation with you and with me. How is English? Does everyone speak English? Yeah. I want to say, okay, this is like, I'm really thankful that you are here. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and you've been like 2 days long. I want the energies to be super high, okay? How is everyone? All right, guys, this is not very good. I just want to know, you've been talking a lot about SEO, okay? It's about SEO, isn't it? But I'm going to be talking about outbound marketing. Do you know what is outbound marketing?
Spam.
Good. Who said that? Good. What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. We're going to go to Kevin in a few minutes. This is going to be very interactive, okay? Very interactive. And I'm going to go to any of you who have sent cold emails. If any, who in here has sent cold emails or spam emails in the last few days?
Last 2 days.
Oh, last month. The last month? Who sent one? I want more hands up. Okay, if you haven't sent any cold emails in the last year, there's 2 options. Or you don't give a shit what I'm going to talk, okay? Or you want to learn what I'm going to say. Again, does anyone in here have sent cold emails? Good, I like one. He's shy. I have seen that a lot of Turkish people is shy. But today we're not going to be shy. We're going to be very open, okay? Can you say that to me? Are you going to be very open and helpful? Okay, good. My first question is, does everyone in here need new customers?
Yes.
Good, good. You know, I was preparing this just a few minutes ago. I was like, fuck, are they going to need new customers? Because usually SEO is like marketing guys who just don't really care about customers. They care about numbers. But really, what everything is about getting new customers. Okay? And I'm going to ask 3 questions. And after the 3 questions, I'm going to ask you to stand up, because then we'll create the same energies for everyone. Okay. Who in here needs new customers? The rest, please leave the room. We can wait. Second, the people who need new customers, is your product amazing?
Yes. Yes. Of course.
Who said no? You can also leave the room. Okay, and then the third one is, does your product brings benefit to society? Because you might be selling cocaine, which is good, but it doesn't give any benefit to society. Do we agree with that?
No. No. Yes.
Okay. We have some drug addicts in here. It's not my fault. Okay. And then, can you please stand up for me? 1 second. All of you, yes. You've been lazy, guys. Come on, stand up. Okay. We say, and I want you to help me because I'm getting bored. This is not going to be talking about me, blah. It's going to be about you. Okay? Do we need new customers, guys?
Yes!
Good! Is your product amazing?
Yes!
Does your product bring benefits to society?
No!
And then we are going to do everything that it takes to bring your product to the market. That means we're going to make your product amazing, and we're going to do everything that it takes, even if it's illegal, because our product is benefit to society. Okay? Even if you send spam, it's okay because you're making a good to the society and because you know your product is amazing. And this, seriously guys, this is the core of everything. We have built our business, and let me tell you where I was. 3 years ago, I built a company with Christian, who is an amazing guy who is around. Where is Christian?
It's it.
Okay, good. He's sitting there. Oh, sorry, you can sit down. Thank you very much. I love to do that. Okay, now at least we know that we can all stand up, which is good. We have a good harmony between us. 3 years ago, I started a small business called Find That Lead. Find That Lead, we just do a very simple thing. We find people's email. And when people ask me, what do you do? I say, I find emails. That's it. Simple as fox, okay? I find emails. What's your name? Again? Edda. I probably have your email. Sure. We've got over 300 million profiles on Find That Lead, and what we do is we crawl the web to find people's email. Why do we have emails for? What do we need them for? We need them for you to check. One of them to send cold emails. Other thing is to do AdWords. You can do, hey, what did you do with the emails I sent it to you? Iggy, what did you do with the emails I sent it to you?
Spamming.
Yeah, but after then talking with you, it's not like a spamming, and your approach is different.
Good,
I'm
thanks.
helping society.
But you did audiences in Facebook, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, what you can do with emails, if you don't like to send cold mails, you can build audiences in Facebook and Google, and your pay-per-click is going to be much cheaper. Okay, 3 years ago we were here, today I'm here. I love it. You know, I'm a successful startup owner. Success is based on what we are happy about. And you know what I love? Because 2 years ago I had no money. Seriously, I was so fucking poor. I mean, it's a joke, we can talk. And let me do a joke. Can you help me? I need your help. No? Okay, he's not going to help me. Can you help me? Fuck, man. Anyway, I'm going to do a few things. When I'm tired, I wake up in the morning like, fuck, I'm rich like hell. And you know what? And this is about bringing to everyone like, fuck, I'm rich like hell. Seriously. We help people to make money. We help customers to make money, and we love it. And this is about outbound marketing. It's the power to choose your customers and who you want to sell. Okay, are we all together?
Yeah.
What's in the menu today? Because we have a menu. Apart from throwing money and making fun, I want you to take a few things today. I want you to take how you send cold emails, because some of you from today are going to be sending emails. Please. Okay, that's the main purpose of the session, is that you learn how to send emails, but loads of emails in a very easy way. And this is how we've been doing in Find That Lead. Today we have over 60,000 users. We have more than 5,400 customers, and we make an average of $30,000 a month. We're a very small team in Barcelona, and if you ever come to Barcelona, you are most welcome to the company. This is basically for business to business, okay? B2C doesn't work very much. You can do it. Last year, a company paid me a few thousand euros to send 1 million emails, but this doesn't work. What works is business to business. Who in here is business to business based business? Okay, I have a problem, don't I? Okay, what's your name, please? Ebro. Can I ask you a question? Good. What is your business? Press. Okay. Press. Education. Press release. Do you search for guys to be editing in your place, like companies, to sell advertisement in your? Do you sell advertisement in your newspaper press? Education books. Who do you sell the books to? Dealers. How do you find the dealers? Okay, you have a sales team.
They will buy
on the B2B. Okay, then we get very well here. Anyone wants to express? Well, you. Tell me about business. You. Okay, tell me. That's the last time you speak today. Okay, just to let you know.
Yeah, we are selling the digital marketing consultancy.
Okay.
Actually, our target market is marketing manager, actually online or digital marketing managers, and it's easy to find them. Okay.
We have many ways of, the power of outbound is that you target the people. Inbound, for me, for a small startup, is more costly and it takes longer. And to do it well, you need an agency or you need a specialized guy. My background is I have zero knowledge of any data. I have zero knowledge of anything unless sending emails, which is very basic. My mother is an amazing woman. She can send emails. She can do outbound marketing. She can find new customers. Okay, you don't need a massive amount of knowledge. Usually an apprentice in the company is who sends emails. Okay, it's a very small role, but it's very powerful. It could be like the fuel of your company. Today, one of the easiest ways to get data, and that's my recommendation. I don't want to say SEO is better or outbound or inbound is better. I'm just telling to you what has been working for us up to the date and where we are. It's very simple to get a database. Okay, does everyone here understand what's a database of profiles of targets that we might buy in our product? Yes, we get. Okay. One of my recommendations, the first one, before you go to any software or anything, I would go to Upwork. Okay, do you know Upwork?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I'm here to help you understand the power of outbound marketing. I'm not here to promote my company or anything. It's about many different tools that's going to make your business much better and much more profitable. And next year, you're going to be able to throw money, okay? And this is not a joke. By the way, I print the money because you like the money, don't you? What's your name? Ora, come here, come. What's your name? I really like it. Yeah, clap for him. Okay, tell me how it feels. Just fucking throw it. You can do it that way. Anyway, just throw it. Tell me how. Does it feel good? Thank you very much. I'm going to be asking you questions. I like the way you are. Good. Upwork. How I started a few years ago, I read a book. I don't know if you read the Tim Ferriss, the 4 Hours Work Week. Yeah. Did you read the book? It tried to change my life, but I had a problem. I was not ready, and I didn't know that Tim Ferriss was working for 4 years before he started upscaling the business. But what I did is, I really understood the power of working with freelancers, and I went to Upwork, and I was asking lists. And one of the best lists I ever done is the one from the Web Summit. My target are startups. And what we do is we go to startups and say, hi guys, do you want to do outbound marketing? Find that lead is going to help you. And the best way is, we went to the list of the 2000, at the time it was the attendees of the Web Summit, and as simple as this gets, you get the list, you ask someone to do name, surname, and domain, and you get the email, and then you send them an email. I'm going to teach you which tool we have used. There are a few like Bootpacker, Mailshake, a few of them you're going to be able to write down. If you don't want to write them down, I will send you the presentation to you. But as easy as it gets, you just get the data from any show and say, hi guys, we are going to be there, we're going to be in the show, please use up my software. And then, what, blah, 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 it's amazing. This works so good. I don't know if you, who is B2B? Who's business to business here? No, not you. You're a spammy, I don't know. I'm joking. What's your name?
Murat.
Who?
Murat.
Murat. What do you do, Murat?
I'm working for Mocha. It's a payment solutions company.
Okay, is it a little bit like Stripe or something?
Oh, virtual POS terminal.
Again?
Virtual POS.
Okay, thank you. Who is your customers? Who are your customers?
My customers, or our customers, are the B2B company. They are a company that serves their customers payment solutions.
Good.
Like e-commerce website or other.
Good, I like it. E-commerce. Do you use LinkedIn?
Yes, I do.
Good. Then, do you send a lot of emails to them?
Yeah.
Good, man. I like it. Come, relax. Come, you saved me, because I didn't know what I was going to get here. Usually I go to talks and it's about outbound marketing, but not about SEO. Thank you. Give me a hand. I like it. I like it. You saved my presentation. Good. Give me. Let's throw some money. When was the last time?
My money in my pocket.
Okay.
On my check.
We've got loads. I mean, before I came, I just like, I'm going to print loads because I want to leave loads of money. Why I did this? Just throw it as you want. I hold it. Just enjoy it. Huh? Just enjoy it. Yes! Good, man. Good. She's getting all the money. Yeah, we'll go next. We'll go next.
Don't have any money.
Don't worry. Because they don't know the power of outbound marketing. Okay? All right, one question, if you mind me. What software do you use when you're going to send emails?
I have a list.
Yes.
And I have just a few segmentations,
Yes.
and I use MailChimp
Good.
to send
I like
emails.
it. Okay.
And that's it, basically.
Good. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you. Can we clap? Like, wow! I like the software of MailChimp. For me, it's very helpful, guys, that you interact with me, because I don't know how much you know or how little you know. And if you interact with me, I know I can get to the level. She's talking. She must know something. Tell me. Okay. What? Is that good or bad? Carry on. Okay. Wow. Shall I send it to her, the presentation? Okay. No? Okay, we're getting it here. I like it. Wow, I should put my energy down. Don't worry, we'll bring it up. The thing is, one other way that you can do is get your own customers list and send outbound marketing. Like if they were new customers, you're using Mailshake, but you can use, I would recommend you to use Mailshake instead of MailChimp. If you use Mailshake, you put in a database that you don't have the opt-in to send emails, and you should have the opt-in to put in MailChimp. And that's very important, guys, for legal reasons. I don't know how strong is the law in Turkey, but in Spain, to send outbound marketing is illegal. Okay? Yes, you need to put it very well. Okay, I will show you in a way. Seed coding says market at people, not at them. That means do not treat them like numbers, treat them like people, and treat them very emotional. When you do cold emails, make it very fun. That means make your company, your heart, show them who you are, who is your startup. Do not just say your name, surname, and what do you do to them, but just like be person to person, okay? Usually the subject lines that I would do, and I would recommend, they're very short. Call me, or can you help me, or integration, or can we? This is some of the subject lines that has worked for us. You have to check what worked for you, but seriously, make them as short as possible, and this will be better. Usually you have to think that people read their emails on their mobile, and if it's good, they will come back to the computer and finish the email. That's the body, okay? A good subject line will give you an open rate. A good body will give you a response rate. That means if you have like a 20 or 30% response rate, your emails are very good. Cold emails, B2B, is different than transactional emails or newsletter. Newsletters are MailChimp. Emails like this are sent with Woodpecker, Mailshake, or any other software, but they need to be for cold mailing only. This presentation I'm very happy to send you, and this is of the subject. You cannot see it very well, but this is my beautiful wife, and we're here, and we tell to the people, hi guys, we're working on Saturday. I'm very happy to speak to you about outbound marketing or how you can generate emails. And this email as well, I usually put GIFs in the email to make the interaction with the user much more like emotional and much more like face-to-face. Then the signature in the email. We know about the subject line, the body, and the signature. And the signature is key on any email. First, yeah, this stuff sounds very obvious, but even to my team, we don't usually do it, okay? First thing in here is the logo, yes, but here's the call of action of every, like, your subject line, okay? For example, COS, we help startups to do the SEO better. But if you do a list for, let's say, marketing directors in Spain, what I would put here is, we do lead generation for marketing companies in Spain. Second, yeah, your name, your telephone, and also add here your best customers. Why is this? When you send an email, you need to make it super short. then most probably they're going to read on the mobile, and if it's good, they'll go in your computer. But what you need to do is it possible to speak to you about marketing? Something very short. If they want to know more about you, they will check your signature. In your signature, you're going to have all the information they need to know. Please do not say things like, hello, my name is David, I'm the CFO of, sorry about these guys, I don't know who they are, but you know, I receive a shit email and I put it here. And in here, it's basically, do not tag hyperlinks, do not do PDFs, very simple things like that. Do not add information. Just make sure the email is plain and as emotional as possible. Then these are some of the softwares that I use, and one of them is Giphy. Giphy is a Chrome extension for your Gmail that works amazingly. Mailshake is to send campaigns. There are other tools like Woodpecker. For small businesses, is the best option, I would say. And then we don't use CRM as such. We use Streak, and then Boomerang is the best way. Also, if you are starting, use Yet Another Mail Merge. And Yet Another Mail Merge is a tool that automates with Google Drive. Okay. Then obviously, finally. There are a few books I would recommend on this thing, is on outbound marketing, is Noah Kagan, and then Predictable Revenue, Eric Sue on Pitch Anything. Has been like my true value for the last few years. Okay, we're changing a little bit because outbound marketing is not just emails, there are also Facebook and Instagram. Do you know who is she? Good try. She is Monse. Monse is the mother of my best customer. Monse does like to nearly every picture I put in Facebook. And I'm sure one day Monse, when she was having the lunch with Aleix Baix, who is a customer, said, who is that nice guy who posts pictures? Okay, when the mother of your best customer says this, that's it, you can charge anything to him. And this is very important. Use Facebook to promote your business in the way of outbound. I would recommend you do not pay for adverts or yet pay them, but try these techniques. They're free and anyone in the team can build them. I have myself, my Facebook group is very open and it's about my life as an entrepreneur, and I try to make it as exciting as possible. Obviously fake most of the thing, you know, but just make it exciting for everyone to listen, because let's say if I need SEO, I'll go to IG because the personal relation, people buys from personal relations. For me, Facebook is the new LinkedIn. I don't know in here how many, I guess everyone has LinkedIn, and how many emails you have from LinkedIn that you haven't read. I guess there are loads, but from Facebook, we usually read them everything. We don't get much spam on Facebook. Facebook is very strong on automations and bots. There are not many bots, and any fake account, it's closed immediately. LinkedIn there's not so strong about this. And thinking about the power of Facebook, a few months ago now, I built a group. It's called the Growth Hacking and Outbound Marketing. Please join all of you, please. And the thing in here is, in just a few months, we put the group to 5,000 members, which is here, and just a few hacks that I'm going to show you now. First of all, whatever you are good at in your area, build a group. It's super simple, just like SEO marketing in Turkey, or whatever you focus on. Okay, this is super simple. This is like a little small hack on Facebook. You go to group members based on the topic that you like. Let's say in this case, SEO in Turkey, or SEO for startups. You build a group, do SEO Turkey, and then you go to any group of SEO and register in the group. Try to find groups above 5,000 to 10,000 people and join them. And obviously add them as members. And when you add them as members, you can add them in your group immediately. This is very simple. I'm going to show you. There's two hacks in here. One is in here. Once you get the email, you can manually add them and they will receive this invitation. Okay? If you're very lazy, like I am super lazy, and what I do is I take this email and I send it from my email to thousands of people, and then people join the group easily. It's much faster than doing it from Facebook. Okay, with this, this is Grouply. This is another tool. What it does, it downloads the group members from any other group that you join. Okay, in my case, it's BAMF, it's Badass Marketers Founders. We follow this group, and it's very similar to a lot of things that I learned from this group. And what we have done is we have downloaded the groups and send them emails to come to find a lead and to use our tool. You can do the same. This will bring you much more sales, and your outbound marketing campaigns will be more successful. Next one, it's about Instagram. Instagram, it's super simple as Facebook, but you can have much more bots. In this case, please join Gerard Compte. This, we do have, obviously I'm not getting any referral from here, it's Big Bang Gram. Big Bang Gram is a tool that automates the likes and follows on Instagram. And it gives you a rating on that. Please remember to put where you want them, is the link the bio on your Facebook, or wherever you want them to join to your business. You can track them with a UTM, and then you can see the power of this. Then another way that we have increased our business is through Product Hunt. I don't know if you're aware about Product Hunt. If you have any SaaS tool, any small software, you can use Product Hunt to promote. We got nearly 1,000 registrations in 2 or 3 days, just putting the product up there. Someone put it for you, and then you do a few templates. If you want a few recommendations, come to the group on Facebook, and we will explain. But there's a video telling you what steps you need to do. But if people comes and approach you in Product Hunt, then you have it's kind of a ranking for small SaaS businesses. I don't know if you're aware of AppSumo. AppSumo, does anyone here knows one person? Yes. AppSumo is the Groupon of the US. We were doing a lot of outbound last year, and the power of Facebook this year had brought us to AppSumo. The same thing. Someone from AppSumo saw my Facebook page, like it, and say by the messenger, Gerard, would you like to be in AppSumo? And we say yes. Remember, guys, use Facebook for doing outbound marketing. Do not be shy to talk to the managers or to add the customers and to add anyone you want in Facebook, because things like big company, we sold over $195,000 in 1 month with these AppSumo guys. This is amazing. Find the influencers of your group and sell them the software to them, or sell them whatever you want. Just influencers really change our life. Then this is the same. This is Sales Flair. This is about finding partners. In this case, what we did is we gave 10 free accounts to Sales Flair, or Find That Lead, and they helped us to promote our business. What I want to say is, find your partners and promote your business. Give away stuff. We're giving every month a lot of things about Find That Lead to other companies who have their own data. Okay, this is a bonus. Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, am I crazy? Yes, I'm a little bit crazy. What I want to say here is, this has helped me a lot. This is the cube, okay? Every time I do a market, I'm just about to finish, the lady on the first line, I'm just about to finish, this is the last, okay, but just, I want to be here just 1 second. This cube has helped me a lot. And why is that? Every time I was sending an email to anyone, I was afraid. My first afraid was, oh, they will sue us, or I will close, the email have mistakes, and many other fears that we have every time you put a campaign, every time you do something, it's like, is it going to be good? Probably not, it's going to be shit if you check it in a few months. Okay? The cube has helped me a lot, and every time I had a doubt, is it going to be successful, the campaign I do? I put myself inside of a cube. This is a short trick that tell you why things are going well, because fear blocks us a lot. To me, fear has blocked me a lot to my success. And what I do is, I have a cube, I put inside of the cube and say, fuck, you know, it's going to be well. They're going to like it and they're going to buy it, okay? And that's what I done. I just tattoo this on my arm to say, guys, if every time you have a fear before doing a campaign or before sending any emails, remember the cube and try to focus your energies on the cube, and this will help you to make it successful. If you want to know more, one day we'll go into, I could go 1 hour about the cube, but this is about it. And as they wanted to make sure, thank you guys very much. I'm sorry.